name, Shirley? That's asbestos. Get them flats demolished now. Ooh, the luxury. Oh, keeping you up, Mo?
No, you're just boring me.
Molly?
Oops. Was I rude to someone that fleeced us out of £1,000? Forgive me.
She's got a lot of residual anger, Ty. She needs to get it out. In fact, it's healthy what she's doing.
Right.
Come on, dear. Be vile to me. It's closure. Do you want to hit me?
Just shut up, Jackie.
Oh, this is good. Be bitchy, yeah.
Hey, look, Mum, it's Deirdre.
Oh, God, should we go home again? She's seen you now.
Deirdre? Oh, my God, you look amazing. You haven't changed a bit.
Well, you have. What happened to your hair?
Oh, I had a fight with a candy floss salesman. Are you love?
Don't love me.
Oh, I love everyone, me, Blanche. I've got a big heart.
And a fair-sized...
Mother.
Backside.
Drink, cats. Oh, Ty, chuck us your wallet over, lad.
Oh, I'm making a move.
Don't leave me with her.
Pam's just texted me I'm going to pick her up. See you later. Tara!
Life's been treating you well, has it, Jackie?
Deirdre, you wouldn't believe the things I've achieved. I feel like an eagle actually flying high in the sky. And what's that I feel beneath me wings?
Wind.
Faith in me. I think I'm amazing.
Yeah, well, you certainly look
$1 million.
different.
Well, I'm not like you, Deirdre. I do take a pride in my appearance.
At least Deirdre still looks like Deirdre and not Dracula's daughter.
If I want your opinion, I'll send you a text or a brick through your bay window.
You always have to go and spoil everything.
Just watch what you say to her, will you?
Every time.
Well, you can't choose your family, can you?
Exactly. Oh, no doubt Tyrone would have chosen someone with half a brain and dress sense.
I have got dress sense.
Whose? Nana Muscori's?
She'd have said yes when I asked her to marry me again. But no, you had to come waltzing in, didn't you? Spoiling everything.
And since when did ski pants look good on a 70-year-old?
Swing for you.
They keep me cosy.
You want to be grateful you're not wearing this double, Blanche.
I'm going home before I punch someone.
Oh, don't let her upset you, Ty. She's just a silly old woman. Come, Ed. Let's go and get the tea on.
Go on, that one there.
Oh, here we go. The Rover's on wheels.
Sorry?
I heard them bottles clanking from over there.
Very droll.
Who said I were jesting?
Pizzas. From the deli counter at Freshco's, handmade.
And what do you want them to spin the dough with? Their feet? Oh, and a couple of bottles of wine peeping out between the DVDs. Oh, excuse me if I fall to the floor in shock. Or are there bottles of olive oil disguised as Merlot?
I'm having an afternoon of movie magic with Leanne, if you must know. Do you know what, Blanche? You'd have been great in the Gestapo.
Oh, drinking in the afternoon, eh? Happy hour just gets earlier and earlier. Just off to polish my jack boots.
They're not for me. They're for Leanne.
Clanking away he was, like Edna the inebriate woman. And the smell of booze on his breath. It were like conversing with a slice of rum tipsy cake.
Don't exaggerate, Mother. Anyway, it's no laughing matter. He's doing really well.
2 bottles of wine he had in them bags. Said they were for Leanne, but he still had 'em.
Really?
I saw it with me own eyes. I've got my mother's eyes.
Listen, Mother, I think I'll go round there later, you know, see how he's getting on. Just surprising, you know. Only don't tell Ken, though. I don't want him being upset. Maybe the wine was for Leanne. She hasn't got a drink problem. There's no reason why she can't have a drink when she's with him.
Well, happens she's part of the problem. Your Uncle Cedric was an alcoholic.
What, Cedric that was married to Stella?
His favourite tipple were vodka and mouthwash. The only way he could stay sober were for Stella to cut back on the snowballs as well. If you love someone enough, you do it. Just like me with your dad and mushrooms.
You all right, Mrs. Hunt?
Where's that sister of yours sloped off to?
Oh, she's gone to see the horses. She prefers horses to humans.
A bird, my wedding dress. Hello.
See our little liver bird over there? The last time I saw that harpy, she called me best slacks ski pants.
Well, I've heard some insults in my time. Hey, what about the horse and carriage?
Oh, Liz won't be best pleased if it leaves its calling card.
Well, I suppose not.
Not that she's going to be scrubbing the tarmac with them talons.
It's a lovely do.
5% elastane does not ski pants make.
All right.
Blanche.
I'll serve Blanche.
Large brandy and Benedictine, please.
You're pushing your luck, Blanche. You'll have a small gin and be grateful.
I fancy something different.
I mean it. You want free booze, you stick to gin.
I'll have a pina colada with a pineapple chunk and a plastic ornament, or else.
Can you get Blanche a small gin and tonic for me, please?
Becky.
I'm sorry, Michelle. I hated lying to you.
Ah. Very noble. What a gent.
Hey, you had this coming.
Oh, and it was your call, was it? Look, don't listen to a word this man says.
Becky! I can corroborate Lloyd's story.
Et tu, Blanche.
In fact, Steve stood up and told a packed courtroom they were having an affair.
A courtroom.
It was all lies.
Lies. From your lips.
It's a long story.
Oh, I think I've already got the gist.
Thanks.
You reneged on the deal.
You were drinking all the profits.
Hey, how can you stand there chatting to punters when poor Michelle's heartbroken?
Can't face her. It's probably best if I just go.
No way. And I'm 10 years from drawing my pension.
Oh, screwed up.
The best thing to do now is face the music.
Now, the best thing to do now is me go away for a few days. Will you tell Michelle?
No, no. You go talk to her. Go on, now.
Most people look for a new flat.
A sandwich in case you couldn't get away.
Oh, thanks. I'm starving.
Corned beef with a big blob of piccalilli. It's a week since it's sell-by, but beggars can't be choosers. So, me laddo's drop you right in it and all.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I would. He's not daft, is he? Got his little harem racing around after him. You running this place, me and Deirdre bringing up his son.
Well, he's a good mate, and I don't mind helping out.
Bet you haven't heard a dicky bird from him, have you? I thought not. He'll be out living the high life with his southern Jessie mates.
Look, you might not trust him, but I do, and I know he's going to come back as soon as he can.
I wouldn't hold my breath. He changes his mind more often than I change me drawers, that one. Any chance of another cuppa? Only I'm dehydrating here.
Certainly, Blanche, once I've served this customer.
Oh, get a wiggle on. I can feel me kidneys shrivelling up. You don't want that on your conscience, do you?
Oh, hello. Boosting Peter's profits again?
I'm helping out. This is the first sit-down I've had today.
Well, I'm sure Peter will appreciate your support.
It's the least I can do. After all, we're family, aren't we?
Actually, Peter asked me to give you a message. He wanted me to say a sincere thank you for all the extra hours you've been putting in.
Oh, that's all right. It's no trouble. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine, yeah. In fact, I'm going down there tomorrow. Help him resolve one or two business matters.
All right, good.
Flopsy bunny tail here might believe you, but I don't.
Yeah, well, it's bad news, I'm afraid. Peter's fallen off the wagon.
I knew it.
Goodness knows what I'll find when I get there, but someone's got to do something.
Right.
Well, in the meantime, I want to keep this to ourselves. We don't want the nosy Parkers having something to gossip about.
Oh, you know me. No time for gossip.
Yeah, well, I'll be on my way then. Oh, Leanne, Peter said there'll be a nice little bonus on its way to you when he gets back.
All right, cheers. I mean, I know she's your...
Told you to wake me up.
I did, Mother, twice.
Oh, I'm a fool to myself. It's bad enough having to slave all day without having to do an impression of a headless chicken.
Well, nobody asked you to help out at the bookies. You can quit any time you like.
Oh, aye, and I'd never hear the end of it. Well, how do I look?
Depends what impression you're trying to convey.
Trustworthy.
Oh. Hello. Oh, hi, Ken. I can hardly hear you, love. OK. But you're both on the way home.
About flaming time.
Just hang on a minute.
Look, I'm late already.
Sorry about that, love. So, how is he? No.
I don't care.
Morning.
Morning.
Having a bad day?
Not till I got here.
What do you reckon are the odds of me putting a smile on that face of yours?
I wouldn't take the bet, Blanche.
Not even if I told you Peter's coming home today?
Seriously?
I heard Deirdre on the phone to Ken earlier. They're on their way back as we speak.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, look at you. You could light up Weatherfield. I know his family, but do yourself a favour, pet. When he walks through that door, don't you give him the time of day. Make him sweat for what he's put you through.
What, the old keep 'em mean, keep 'em keen philosophy? Hey.
With the emphasis on mean. Where are you going?
Get me hair done. Won't be long. Right. Oh, hiya.
Hello.
Hey, you've made good time.
Yes, I had an early start.
All right. So where's he hiding then? Not skiving already, is he? Ken, where's Peter?
There's been some complications.
Complications. Right. Do you know what? I am done here. Your son is the absolute limit. Do you know
He's
that?
in a clinic. A rehab clinic.
I had an idea Peter was in a bad way, but even so, I wasn't prepared when I got there.
Well, Ken, if you knew, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want you worrying until I'd seen him for myself.
He wouldn't have wanted you to see him, love. Not the state he was in.
Right, so what's the situation now, then?
They'll assess him for a minimum of 2 weeks.
How quickly he recovers is down to him.
It's the best place for him.
Oh, great. And what about me? What's best for me, eh? I just get flaming lumbered.
We're all in the same boat. What are we going to tell Simon?
What have I missed? Where's Peter?
Would you want to give her the good news, or shall I?
I never thought I'd see the day. Detoxification, I ask you. Mollycoddling more like.
He's sick, Blanche.
He's a drunk. Lock up the booze and chain him to the flaming radiator for a month.
I don't think this is really helping.
Can he have visitors?
Only at weekends. The treatment's quite structured at the beginning.
Right, well, I'd really like to see him.
It's a long journey.
If Peter's going to get better, then he needs our support. All of our support.
Look, I appreciate the sentiment, but he's our responsibility.
Honestly, love, you don't need the heart.
Look, can I just stop you right there?
Leanne.
Listen, I went into this with my eyes wide open.
Lovey, you've got enough on your plate.
I don't care. I'm done running at the first sign of trouble, Deirdre.
If ever there were a reason to get sober, you're it, pet. Heaven help that boy if he lets you down.
This way? A bit more?
You just told me to move it the other way.
Yeah, well, you moved it too far, so now it has to go back.
It's nice to know, even though I haven't been here a few weeks, there's still some things I can rely on.
And Norris isn't one of them.
Oh. Yeah, Norris, let me give you a hand with that.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Morning, Blanche.
Oh, good, you're back.
Oh, lovely to see you, too.
Our Kenneth needn't think that he's going to leave me and Deirdre holding the baby while you and him disappear to discuss the arts.
Baby? Don't tell me you're expecting.
His name's Simon, but I think 5's a bit old to be classed as a baby.
Ken's grandson, not mine, not Deirdre's. He were bad enough yesterday. He were gone for hours. And now his boyfriend's in town. And I'm having to go out to work and all, managing the bookies for his son.
I thought Leanne was managing the shop.
The official line to make her feel important.
I'm sure you don't need titles to know how important you are, Blanche.
And I don't need sweet words from you either.
And she wonders why Ken disappears for hours on end.
Good job I'm not an armed robber.
You are?
Well, you two stood there in between me and a load of dosh.
I'm not exactly scared off.
Trust you. First thought when you walk in is armed robbery.
I'm only being realistic, Blanche. And a psyche word from you is hardly going to hold up against a bloke with a gun.
One, we've got CCTV. Two, I don't get paid enough to stand in the way of a man with a gun, a baseball bat, or even a rolled-up newspaper, Jan.
And I don't get paid at all.
Well, I think that Peter should have arranged somebody else to help you out before he disappeared.
Jan, he's in rehab, not swanning about on holiday. He wasn't in a state of mind to organise anything.
But that won't stop me letting him know what a mess he's left this poor lass to deal with when he does come home. When our Peter took up with you, I had you down as a fly-by-night trollop who'd take him for every penny.
Oh, and just as I was beginning to like you, know.
There's not many lasses who'd stand by him like you have, run his business for him, put up with me.
Yeah, well, if I'd have expected to get lumbered with a sour-faced old bat who thought that saying something nice was a sign of weakness, then I'd have bailed straight away. I got you instead.
I'm sure you realise it's never going to be plain sailing with a man like Peter.
Blanche, I think you know enough about me to know that I've never had an easy relationship.
You like to think you're tough. But sometimes, I'm sure even you could do with someone to talk to. An older head.
Well, thanks. Means a lot, that.
Aye, well. Don't you go telling anybody. I've got a reputation to maintain.